What's going on? What's going on? It's your man Mal C219 TV Cheeks for Life, man. And on this one right here, let's not forget, GoFundMe is not life insurance. And if you in them streets, especially you youngins, because I got my man Fleece right here to tell you, if you in them streets, even you old ones, put some money on your head before somebody else do. Life insurance is a tool to set families up, man. So let's do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But on this one right here, man, I want to tap in with y'all, man. And I want y'all to listen to my man, Fleece Johnson. Now, Fleece Johnson, just to give you his backstory. He was locked up for a long time. 40 years he did. And if you don't remember, they did a special back in the day on MSNBC. Fleece Johnson is also, a.k.a. the Booty Warrior. Self-admitted, not a legend, brother. The man said he was in jail taking it. If he wanted it, it is what it is. He went at a young age. There's other stories on Fleece. You can go to Hustle Spirit and check out the interviews. I might bring y'all something. I was going to bring you some Fleece a while ago, but Fleece was getting so graphic. I didn't know really how to bring this, but you know what I'm saying? Cheeks for life, man. Each one teach one. So, like, what we like to do is we share content and just put something on your head, give you something to think about, something to share with the kids. Sit down, let them listen to this. If you want to, you can prepare and monitor it. But my man Fleece, they got him tapping in and he touched certain points. So on this one right here, your man Fleece is just, he talking to the youth, but I feel like he talking to some grown people too. So just listen to my man, drop some something in the comments, and just let me know what you think about Fleece perspective on some things, because he in Midwest connected, because he from Kentucky, so that's Midwest all day.
So people gonna ask me to talk to the young people and tell them what? Tell them to stop making money? No, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you to stop killing each other.
True that.
It's a better way to go about it, right? It took me a while to learn it on my own, but believe me, I know where you at, right? There's people out here in society that I wish I could kill,
Fleece keep it 100.
but I know it ain't the right thing to do, right? And so I refrain from it. It ain't nothing but a trap. A trap you don't want to get yourself involved in, right? Things you can walk away from it. Things you don't have to do, don't do it. Don't let nobody uh, persuade you to do something that you know in your heart is wrong to do. Don't go there. It's weakness on your part.
True that. True
See,
that.
I learned as a child when I went to prison at a younger age, I was seeking attention. I wanted to be accepted by everybody.
Now, with his story, we're going to touch back on some. Fleece went to jail. I think he said around, like, he started going to jail like 12, 13, 14, 15. So he got locked up as a minor with adults back in Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? He went down to Adderall. If y'all, tap in if y'all know something about that. But he went down to Adderall when he was like 15, 16 and started doing a 40-year bid. It was initially supposed to be like an 8-year bid, but he turned it into 40 years.
As a thug, a gangster, all that old crap. And look what it cost me, 40 years in prison. Man, I could have retired on 2 jobs and be set straight. Don't have to steal nothing.
Now that's the realest shit I done heard somebody say in a while. But man said he did 40 joints. And he just said bottom line, he could have retired from 2 jobs. See, life is about money and time, man. Time and money. Like Beretta say, don't do the crime, you can't do the time. So however many years of that you give into your life, you messing up your retirement in the long run.
But I let my environment, the society I grew up in, the community, the ghetto, influence me to get off into something that I wish I never got off into. But at the same time, I'm glad I got off into it, if you can understand that. Because I learned a lot where I can help you. I
I
hope
can
I
help
can.
you.
Talk some sense in your head, bro. You know, They got people that killing over nothing, silly stuff.
Real talk.
Oh, they say it's the principle. Oh, is it? But what kind of principle? Oh, he disrespected me, violated me. Violated you. Well, let me say this to you. Since you think you're a gangster and killing is good, let's say you go to prison. That's where you're going.
Where you going?
That's where you'll go to prison. But let me ask you this. If you gonna kill somebody for calling you out of your name, taking something from you, stealing from you, hey, you can't stop her. You might well kill the whole world. Huh? Are you that gangster? Do you just got your picks? I'm gonna kill this nigga because this nigga's weak. I know I can kill him.
True that. True
And
that.
what the reason you kill somebody for, you gonna spur everybody else and treat you the same way? If everybody called me a bitch motherfucker, if I jump on somebody for that, then I need to jump on everybody else that calls me that.
Drop something in the comments, man. It's another real thing my man said. Keep that same energy. Don't pick and choose when you think you might lose. You feel what I'm saying? You gonna be that all the way through. Keep it 100. That's why I like Fleece, man.
I don't stop her. You know, that's what gangsters is. But you ain't no gangster. Ain't none of you gangsters. And if gangster ain't nothing you want to be, really. I mean, what is a gangster? A rotten, ornery motherfucker. That's what a gangster is. Somebody that don't care, ain't got no conscience, don't know the difference between right and wrong.
You know
But
he
you go
just a victim.
let Hollywood tell you being a gangster is something good. White people. It comes into your belief system. Your beliefs, what you believe in, where did them beliefs come from? Did it come from you? Nah. Somebody, you walking around with other people's beliefs in your head. People to tell you, hey man, what he do? He violate you? Man, go get that gun and do it, man.
That's just how it goes.
You got other people's beliefs in your head. You ain't walking around with your own beliefs. You walking around with other people's beliefs. I want to be like them. I want to be a gangster. I want to be a Crip. I want to be a Blood. I want to be a Viceroy. I want to be a Gangster Disciples. I want to be all them other gangs. Why can't you be you? What's wrong? What's wrong in being you?
What's wrong with it? Drop something in the
Huh?
comments. What's wrong with being you, baby?
Why you gotta pretend to be somebody else? Why can't you be yourself? Think on it. Your belief. What do you believe in? Do you believe you was born to kill? Do you believe this life was given to you to take other people's lives? Here's a question. Were you brought into this world to be good or bad? Simple question. Ask yourself that. How will you want to be brought into this world to do good or to do bad? Ask yourself that.
That's real
And if you're
spit.
doing bad, ask yourself why. If you was brought in the world to do good, why ain't you doing good? See, it's a lot.
And really, man, he just spitting black and white, plain and simple principles, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you either gonna do right or you ain't. But don't act like you don't know what you're doing wrong. You feel me?
What you don't know. And y'all listen to me. I care about y'all, man. That's why I say the problem ain't y'all, it's the older people. But we can't keep on leaning it on the older people. Y'all doing things out there you shouldn't be doing, man.
Talk
Young
about
people. Every time I turn the TV on, somebody's getting killed. Somebody getting killed over what? Stupid stuff. Because you want to be tough. And when you kill somebody, you think it's over. You go back and brag about it. Yeah, I killed that nigga. I sprayed him. I sprayed his whole house. I sprayed his car. But what you gonna say when they catch you? Huh? What you gonna say when them detectives set you in that room
Real
and
tough.
tell you what you facing? We got you for first degree murder, buddy. You get ready to get either the death sentence or life in prison or life without parole for killing somebody. Do you still think it's funny? Do you still think you did the right thing?
Real
When you
shit.
sitting up in that nasty jail, or you got to go in the penitentiary and fight everybody and risk losing your own life? Man, I'm telling you right now, I ain't never joined a gang or clique. Because you know why? I'm not going to let nobody tell me what I need to do. I do what I need to do. I got a mind of my own, man. I got my own beliefs. You can't talk me into nothing like that. To go out here and kill somebody. I go out here and take somebody's shit. If I do that, I I do it based on me. Ain't nobody gonna talk me into shit. And all you young people out there, I'm gonna tell you something, man. You wanna cry like little babies, y'all call yourself men. I'm a man. You little young girls, yeah, I'm a woman, I'm grown.
Like, you know how they do? Drop something in the comments. You got a little badass teenager.
But let me tell you something. If you man enough and woman enough to do what you do, be man and woman enough to suffer the consequence because you got something coming.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah. And you think all your friends is gonna hold cool? Man, when people get locked up and facing time, you know what they tell them detectives? Man, I know something. I know somebody that
They
killed
start telling for shit back in '86. You know what I'm saying?
somebody. You gonna get locked up, bro. Woman, man, woman, whoever you are, you gonna get locked up.
He don't
You run
discriminate.
around here thinking that stuff is good, killing and taking people's shit, you know. But like I said, the main problem is the older people. Let me speak on that. The older people. Let's take the government. They get on TV and they complaining about the Crips and the Bloods. The Crips is blue, the Bloods is red.
Now hear about on this. You know, they say some of the old wild people. You got to think this man that had experience, but see, unfortunately for him, a lot of his experience came behind that wall. So if you don't like, it's a lot different. You do 40 years behind that, your whole view is twisted because you conditioning yourself to survive in a whole other world. You feel me?
Okay. The government, Democrats is blue, Republicans is red. And what do? Fight. The blue and red fight each other. They get on TV and talk about each other and say things that would really cause you to want to kill somebody.
True that.
They be trying to get each other killed. They get on TV
He said they be trying to get
and
each
put
other
on this
locked
big
up.
old thing. The Republicans and Democrats, they showing the whole America, the red and blue states, that they Crips and Bloods.
True that.
That's where all that stuff really originally came from. It didn't come from no California. So and so created
They
the
say
Crips.
Crips
He
and Bloods
created the
came from the
Bloods.
government.
Bullshit.
Drop something in the comments if you rock
It
with
came from the government. The Crips and Bloods came from that government stuff. All that red states and blue states fighting each other.
red and blue gays.
So we got a government that is teaching the young people how to be who they are right now. This menace to society. You know.
And what he said, you break it down in language terms. You know what I'm saying? All he's saying is the precedent set. We want to tell the kids, don't do this, don't gang bang. The government saying all this, but the kids grow up watching, picking a side, having a team, having a side that you choose. Democrats against this one. It's always somebody against somebody. Jews against Muslims, Muslims against Christians. You know what I'm saying? Religiously, people go at it. You know what I mean? The Israelis, the Palestinians, and the Jews. So it's like you see religions clashing, you see countries clashing, you see police clashing with people. So what our kids seeing? They seeing to make it in this world, you gotta get with some type of situation, some type of organization. You gotta get with some type of cause, so they feel.
You know, we got all that going on. Ain't nobody talking about it. The government got their nerve getting on TV talking about the violence in America. What about the violence in politics?
True that.
What about that? What these older people is doing, they should be setting good example for the younger people. All these people in Washington and all these politicians, red and blue, supposed to be setting good examples for the youth of this country, man. But you know what they do? They set up and fight each other, red and blue. So the youth think it's good. They red and blue out here in society, just like the government is. And they doing the same thing the government doing, fighting each other.
On the lower level, man. Drop something in the comments if it's real.
So I don't like it. And they tell somebody to talk to the youth. No, I'm gonna talk to the older people. You need to change your ways. If you want to see a change in the youth, change your ways. Stop taking their mama's food stamps. Stop taking benefits from people that really need benefits.
Stop taking them benefits from.
Stop making it difficult for poor people to get good jobs.
Now hold on. Now Fleece, he went on a little rant, but here.
Make a way possible where poor people can do anything but get evicted out of their houses.
And he had something to say about his man.
And the dude that was doing it.
Well, hold on.
So I walked on the walk. I'm walking down the hall. I ain't thinking about nothing. And when I got in front of myself, a whole lot of people hard wanted to screw something.
Hold on.
Just cut people, stab them. He was corrupt. Somebody that don't really care about young people out of the country. Rather show the world what America, show the world. You show the whole world how foul America is.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say on that subject.
Now he kind of touched on, just how it is America, but had to ride through that. But real quick, get your popcorn, because he about to talk about his man. This is what you youngsters, this is a story you need to tell your kids. You know what I'm saying? Fleece, you know what I'm saying? Now he talking about his man that he knew on the streets when he got behind the wall. He finna tell you, brace yourself, because he gets graphic.
I was having feelings about a friend of mine. I don't know where he's at. His name was Switchblade. Danny. That's what they said out here. I ain't personally know him on the streets. I knew him in jail. And I was calling Switchblade. And he would do something like, you know the shit where he snap blades and make that shit.
The butterfly knife.
Yeah. They said, Switchblade, what's up, dude? He go, I thought he was a hell of a motherfucker. For real, I did. I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous for him. I said, they talk about all he does is cut people, stab them. He was a current knife. He's just a knife man.
He's a knife man.
But one day in penitentiary, when I got to Eddyville, Switchblade come down there, talking all that old Switchblade shit. But you ain't got switchblades in penitentiary. You ain't got your guns and none of that shit. You got a bunch of horny, hard dick motherfuckers wanting to fuck something.
I said, get your popcorn. Please say, I say to me, yeah, he talking that switchblade shit.
I thought he was a hell of a motherfucker. For real, I did. I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous for him. I said, they talk about all he does is cut people, stab them. He was a current knife. He's just a knife man. But one day in penitentiary, when I got to Eddyville, Switchblade come down there, talking all that old switchblade shit. But you
Switch.
ain't got switchblades in penitentiary. You ain't got your guns or none of that shit. You
None of
got a
it.
bunch of horny, hard dick motherfuckers wanting to fuck something. I'm just put it like that. You just got a whole lot of people hard wanting to screw something. Just put it like in practical good word.
That's what you
And one
got.
day I was walking the loop in Eddyville, and I was feeling kind of queasy in my stomach, man. I want to go in my cell and lay down. So I went to the yard office and told the guard, now I'm going to go in today. So he had a guard that escorted me to the cell. As he opened the door, I went on up the steps and all that stuff. So when I got to my floor, the floor officer opened the gate, let me in. He said, what's wrong, Fleece? I said, man, I just feeling kind of bad, man. I just want to lay down, man. He said, well, your walk door is open. Go on in front of your door. So I walked on the walk. I'm walking down the hall. I ain't thinking about nothing. And when I got in front of my cell was like halfway in the walk. Switchblade cell was the last cell on the walk. So I heard something go, oh, hold it. Hold up. Then somebody said, talking too loud or something like that. I said, who the fuck stayed in? I said, it's probably my nigga Switchblade back there. You know, he
Wait,
probably. You know.
wait, man.
So I walked on the walk.
He said, so he walking and he heard a noise.
I'm walking down the hall. I ain't thinking about nothing. And when I got in front of my cell was like halfway in the walk. Switchblade cell was the last cell on the walk.
He keeping it too real.
So I heard something go, oh, hold it. Hold up. Then somebody said, talking too loud or something like that. I said, who the fuck stayed in? I said, it's probably my nigga Switchblade back there. You know, he probably, you
Oh
know.
shit. Hey,
I gotta
man,
go back there and
that
holler
shit
at this
was not
nigga,
funny.
man. Man, I walk back this nigga, I ain't gonna call his name out, but he had switchblade, dog style, on the bed, pumping nothing but looked like he was putting a log in him. He was pumping and his butt cheeks were just shaking and he was taking it like, like a woman. And I said, oh man, out of frustration, I had to say something, man. And the dude that was doing it,
He said he had to
he
say
get
something.
smart at me. Nigga act like he wanted to fight me. He pulled out a dude. I stood there watching pull all that thing out of him. Nigga look like a log. And Switchblade looked at
He said that man. I'm gonna drop another video. That he looking because he get out too. But he said so he watched. There's some sick shit go on behind that wall. Shorty, this ain't the life you want to live. Because I damn sure ain't trying to see this shit live. But my God, my man, my man just funny, man. The way he be talking, man, he be killing me, bro.
me, and I'm like, man, I'm just shaking my head like it. So this nigga, he gonna tell me. He said, what's your problem, dude? You run back here trying to catch somebody doing something? I said, man, go on somewhere. He said, go on somewhere. He said, nigga, I'll knock you. You gonna knock who out? Nigga, you got me messed up, nigga. I went back in front of my door
He's
when
was gangster,
and they
man.
guards just turned the wall, and I was happy. When he opened my cell, 'cause I always have something in my cell. He
Now, man, he went to jail for shooting at the police. He didn't shot him. He about that business. Well, he was about that issue.
did. I got good places to hide stuff. I grabbed that thing, stepped up out of that door, and walked back on. He was out there. He said, "What's up?" I said, "What do you mean, what's up, man? Talking about what you gonna do to me? We gonna solve this right now."
He
I
said,
ripped it.
right.
But here's the point.
He said he ripped him.
I get out of the whole 45 days later. I got 45 days because I messed him up a little bit.
Yeah.
So who did I run into? Switchblade. So I'm sitting down trying to collect my thoughts. I don't even know why I even fought over this dude, man. I'm mad about it. I keep messing up my time, man. And so he sat down, said, "Can I sit down?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Man, I know you mad at me." I said, "Mad at you for what?" He said, "Man, I broke weak." I said, "Man, look, man, I don't want to hear all that, bro. All you need to do is fight back." I said, "Man, me,
You don't want to hear that.
I'm not no hell of a fighter, man. I'm a hell of a thinker. There's no man alive I can't whoop if I fight in my way. I don't care if it's Muhammad Ali, Bruce Lee, anybody. If I fight you my way of fighting,
Fleece
I'm
was
gonna
wild.
win. You can be Mac Dillon off of Gunsmoke. Cause you know what I do with him? I shoot him in his back.
Fleece
That's
was
how I win. Oh yeah, I don't believe in that honor thing. I don't believe in giving a person a chance to kill me. When it come out of your mouth, you want to kill me.
hey,
I
real
don't care if I catch you on the toilet, sleep, bent over. I got to see you. If I really think you're gonna try that, oh yeah, I'm gonna get you first. So, Bruce Lee, even though he do all that old kung fu kicking and all that, what can he do if I hit him in his head with a something? If I bust his head open,
if I
he going
bust
to the ground. He ain't gonna be able to kick. He ain't gonna be able to do nothing. But lay there and take what I give him. That's how I win fights. I don't fight fair because here's the reason. I
he
don't
gonna
like
lay there
fighting.
and take what I give him.
I go out of my way to
He's wild.
prevent it. But if somebody push me into a fight, you're gonna get a nasty person. When I'm done with you, I'm gonna win, but you're gonna run your mouth. I don't care. But look, let me tell you something else. I'm gonna talk about the Muslims. Now, Farrakhan, I know y'all gonna get this. We on the same page, but let me tell you what I know. Since people think I'm so, I don't know how white people are. Man, when I see food prices go up on beef, the first thing hit my mind is the Muslim. Whoever raising these prices, corporations that run everything in the world, corporations, big corporations. They call the shots. When they raise prices, everybody raise prices. So when all the meat prices start going up, I saw it. What I see is somebody is trying to uh, make it hard on the Muslim population to buy because they don't eat no pork; they eat beef. So what better way to get at them is other than raise your prices up, you know, and make them try to take all their money because they got a nice congregation there. The Muslims, they got
He
a lot
said
of
he
people
got a nice
involved in
congregation.
their ministry, but uh, the best way to get to them is to raise the price, keep raising beef prices up. And what is they gonna do? Force them to buy more unless they got their own cattle, their own beef company.
Yo, drop something in the comments if that make a little sense to you. But since everybody want to get vegan and get away from pork, so all right, everybody, y'all want to get away from pork. Bam, we finna raise the beef up on y'all. Hey, it's something to think about. Drop something in the comments. What you think about that?
I know white people, just like Rosa Parks, the lady that sits on the bus that didn't want to give her a seat up. Let me tell you how I know white people. I got on the bus one day, and the bus driver told me, "This is Rosa Parks Day. You can't sit in these two front seats. We celebrating." I said, "You ain't celebrating nothing. Y'all trying to shit on this woman. What you telling me I can't do is what she protested.
Real shit.
Y'all telling her to go in the back, she sat in the front. Now you trying to tell me in celebration of her, I got to go in the back? No, I'm gonna sit in the front. And that's what I did. And then when I went up in Minnesota, I brought a bacon sandwich up there. Cost me $16.
And it still is high.
I understood now by that white people don't have to put that sign on the door. No colors allowed. Raise your prices up. Keep them out.
Bam. So there we go, man. So y'all let me know, man, what you think, man. Drop something in the comments, man. You know what I'm saying? We got my man Fleece Johnson, man. And Fleece, you know, he's a hell of a guy, man. You know what I'm saying? What he was saying, he was dropping something real. I just want to tap in. Want y'all to let me know what you think about that, man. Just to put some meat on your head to give you a perspective of this thing called life up there, man. As you know, we're gonna be back at you if I find some more Fleece was, man. But y'all look on Hustle Spirit on YouTube. If not, I'm gonna bring you a couple of them, man. Shout to them, man. But shout to the man Fleece, man. And you know, sometimes doing time can, if it don't do nothing for some people, it sharpens your mind and give you a different perspective on life. And once again, GoFundMe is not life insurance. And if you in them streets, put some money on your head before somebody else do, man. This is Mal C219 TV Midwest Connected, and we out.